Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming today. All right, let's make sure you have a ball, weight, and a band. And the ball, we're going to go ahead and just take a few deep breaths. Up
on your shirt.
and down. I know. The weights match too.
These are important
And
things.
down they are. For my debut. One more. We're going to go over, up and down. Good. Hold it here. So let's take the ball, just reach forward and come back in and forward. Bending those knees. We're still warming up, right? So we're taking it nice and easy. Try to make sure your feet are straight underneath you. They're not turned out. Knees are not knocking towards each other or going out too much. Good. Abs tight. Squeeze those glutes on the way up. Keep breathing. 2 and 1. Good. Hold it here. So we're going to bring our legs a little bit wider, and we're going to just tap from one side to the other side. Watch your chair, and just go ahead and swing those arms. Reach. Again, still warming up. Reach. Up and up. Oops, I'm out. Up, up. Good. Reach. Reach. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold in here. Good, legs wide. We're gonna reach down towards that right toe and then up over that left shoulder. Down. So use your legs to do this. Bend and up. Bend. And you're only going as far down as you can bend your knees comfortably. Don't look down at the ground. Keep your upper body up. Stick those hips behind you. Up. Couple more. And up. 1 more. Down. Doing great. Up, hold it here. So now we gotta go to the other side, right? So we're gonna go down on that left side, up over that right. Down, up. You wanna go slower than me, go slower. If you wanna go faster, that's up to you. It's your warm up. 1 more. And hold it here. Good, and let's march. Chest lifted, shoulders down. Good. So we're going to imagine that we are walking with friends. And as we're doing this nice, good march, we're going to go ahead and turn. Imagine you're talking to your friend on the right, or you're listening to what they're saying. You're still walking straight ahead in a straight line, and then look center. And now we're going to go to the left. Nice big toe. And then center. Good. Now turn right. And then all the way to the left. All the way to the right. I realize this could change your balance, so be aware. All the way to the left. And center. Good. We're going to look up to the ceiling and then down to our toes. Up to the ceiling. And down to the toes, and up, and down. Good, and hold in here. So tapping forward, and forward, tap, abs tight, good. Swing those arms, reach, reach, reach. Good. So as you're doing this, we're gonna go through the alphabet, right, backwards. Oh. Say it out loud, just try it, go. It's not easy. Go.
It's a little distracting.
All right, you think, and hold it here. So just the action of trying to do that, making your brain think in that different way is really good for your brain, even if you're not 100% successful. Good way to challenge your brain. All right, soften those knees. We're going to think of reaching around. Imagine you're stirring a big pot of something. What could you be stirring? Come up with some things.
Stew.
Yeah, stew. Everybody thinks of stew. Caramel sauce.
Pudding.
Oatmeal.
Fudge.
Oh, I like oatmeal. That's good. Soup, yeah. Just stir in the other direction. Ooh, cake batter. Why do I always think of sweet things? What else? Come up with other things. Paint.
Pudding.
Pudding. That's good. Couple more.
Oatmeal.
One more thing.
Cream of wheat.
Cream of wheat. Okay, good. All of it. Good. And reach over. And then pass that ball underneath. And reach over. Good. And over. Over. And a nice big stretch. Reach. Think of lifting that rib cage away from the hip. Even if you can't bring your arms up over your head, lift. You can do the elbow, right? You can just lift. A couple more. 2, 1. Hold it here. Good. Bring those legs in. And we're going to cross the body. Cross. And cross. So I don't care how fast or slow you do it. Just try to cross the arm and leg. Cross. Cross.
Gotta hold on.
Couple more. 1. How about crossing behind? So watch your chair cross behind and behind. I'm going to get in front of my chair. Behind and behind. Behind. Good. However fast or slow you want to do it. If you need to slow down and really get your balance, that's fine. Good. Couple more. And hold it here. Good. So let's get in front of the chair, everybody. All right, so we're going to go ahead and sit all the way down. Yep, nice and soft and controlled. All right, so use your hands on the chair if you need to. We're going to go ahead and stand back up. All right, and then try to be back down, go back down. Good, try to be in front of the chair. Good, and up, and back down. Couple more. Lift and slowly lower down. One more up and slowly lower down. Good. Hold it here. So you're going to get up and down as fast as you feel comfortable, but as fast as you can. Try to push that as many as you can for 30 seconds, and I'll time you. Okay? Go. Make sure you stand all the way up. However fast you want to go, but we're trying to add a little power, so as quickly as you can. And be sure you lower back down. Squeeze those glutes, stand all the way up. Good. 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. And release. Good job. Shake it out. All right. So that should have gotten our heart rates up a little bit. Go ahead and straighten out that leg. Point, flux, point, flux, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. And bring it down. Other side. Try not to be leaning back against the chair. Try to use your abdominals. Be sitting up nice and tall. All those core muscles stabilizing. And release. Good. Now we're going to straight on this leg. The arm reaches out towards that foot and then out the other way. Reach and reach. Good. I don't care if you touch your foot. I care that your knee is straight. We're using this muscle to extend. Reach. 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 Toe is lifted. Reach. Reach. Good. 4, 3, 2. Good job. One more and hold it. Whew. Good. All right, so let's go ahead and stand again, and we're going to be on the right side of your chair. So we're going to go, well, let's do some, yeah, we can do any of this. We can do any of the warming up the back of the body. So let's curl, curl, curl. Good, whatever you want to do with those arms. reach, reach, reach. And hold it here. Good, so let's go ahead and you can hold on if you want to. We're gonna skate, so that's using the whole back of the body. Going straight, straight, opposite arm. You can hold on if you want to, doesn't matter if you don't want to do the arm. Focus on the glutes, the back of the body. Reach. All right, sorry. Reach. Reach. Squeeze those muscles back there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hold here. So let's go ahead and do some bowling lunges. So working those legs, we have the ball in the right hand. Left hand's available for the chair if you need it. The left leg is going to come forward in our lunge. So we're going to come forward and press back. So remember, using the chair and feeling stable might help you with building strength in that leg. Make sure that leg takes your weight and pushes you back. Come back center. So a little step, right, reduces a lot of balance. Might make it a little bit easier. Or you can really step out, work power and balance. One more. Good. Hold it here. Good. So let's go on the other side of the chair. Chair over a little bit. Ball's in the left hand. Right leg is coming forward. This hand is available for the chair. And forward if you want to hold on to the chair, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. Good. Right leg is taking that weight and pushing it back. Abs tight, breathe. Looking up, down the line at the pins, right? Don't look down at the floor. Keep that upper body up. Let's do one more. And good job, shake it out. So here, when we're by the chair, I want you to think of crossing behind and behind. Cross behind and behind. Good. Cross and cross. So this could be a really good balance challenge for you. Just stay here. You can have your arms out to the side, slowly crossing. If you want to add a little curtsy lunge, you can. So slow it down a little bit and bend. Good. Good. One more. 4, 3. Remember, you don't have to bend if you don't want. You're just working that balance. And hold it here. Good job. So bring your arms up. And down. Good. Up on those toes. Oops. And down. There we go. Good. Up. Oops. And down. Now we're going to try to hold it up there. So can you hold it? Can you bring your arms down? Try to stay on those toes. Good. Back up. How about forward? Out, up. Out. Just the act of trying, right? Is good balance. And down. Good. Shake it out. Good. Nice. All right, so we're going to put the ball down. Let's grab your weights, please. So lift up, back and down. Up, reach back, back and down. Good. Up, back, back and down. Back and down. Curl. Roll those shoulders. More. Good. So now go ahead and put those weights behind you like this. Palms are facing the back of your legs, and you're going to lift up and lower back down. Up and lower back down. You're going to keep the chest lifted, squeeze, and down. So keeping those shoulders pulled back also, like you're reaching back and down to the floor behind you. Reach down. Pull up, now reach down to the floor. Hold it here, reaching down. Now reach one side, and then the other, reaching. Really actively reach through those arms like you're gonna touch the floor behind you. Your hands should be just rubbing right up and down against the back of your body. And hold it here. Bring the weights in front of your thighs. So now you're just gonna let those legs, or your weights, be right on your legs as you reach down towards your knee, the front of the leg, and down towards the knee. So make sure the weights are at the front of your legs, not on the sides, right on the front. Good, so you're gonna feel these muscles right here working, right there, they contract your obliques. One more. And release. Good. Shake it out. Let's curl up. Try to press up. And down. Good. Curl. Press. And down. Down. Good. So now, when we come down, we're going to imagine we're picking up like a basket, and then we're going to put it up into the cabinet. So pick up that basket and up into the cabinet. Nice and controlled, abs tight. So when you are going to pick up a basket, you're going to contract your abdominals. You're going to Kegel. If you contract that core and stabilize your body, you're going to be a lot better off trying to pick up something and put it somewhere. Last time. And release. Good. Shake it out here. All right. Water break in a minute. Let's do one last thing. We're going to go ahead and face the seat of your chair. Good. So you want to be kind of close. Feet about shoulder width apart. You're going to bend your knees and just tap those weights down into the chair and stand back up. Tap them down to that chair. Stand back up. Good. Down and up. So look forward in front of you, not at the seat of the chair, because that's going to drop your weight forward a little bit. Want to stick your hips backwards when you do this. Contract those abdominals a little bit. You can even Kegel. So now we're going to have those weights just above the chair. Hold. Keep those knees bent. Stand back up. Good. Let's try that again. So we're just above that chair. Keep the chest lifted, shoulders pulled back. There we go. Hold. And stand back up. Good. Shake it out. Good work. Let's go ahead and put the weights down into the chair. Shake it out a little bit. Good. So we're going to do just a couple minutes of some static balancing. So that means I want you to try to stand on one leg. You can stand on both legs and dim your eyes, meaning squint or close your eyes. It's up to you. Be sure that you work on both legs if you're standing on one leg. Just do a couple minutes. So go ahead and go. Doing what you decide to do. Try to relax, try to let your body balance. But in relaxing, we're not a noodle. We still contract our abdominals, try to be stable and tall. Think of being top of your head down to your toes, right over your center of gravity. butt is right underneath you and your chest is lifted. And go ahead and release. All right, good job. Let's do our water break. We're going to come back. You can put your weights away. We're going to come back with the bands and standing.
Critter? It's a doodle bug. It's a critter. Pulling a dust ball.
Really?
I was trying to roll over.
Oh, thank you. I have a leftover spot.
I love it.
I don't have a
Use.
permanent one yet. Yeah, something up. I have a little ceramic one.
That's the problem with those.
It's okay. Have you been watching the country?
No.
Yeah, I hope it is.
Your television started up.
Yeah, I would put it outside, maybe try to take it off.
So you're gonna go to that thing? Well, hello, Larry. Oh, no, I have no idea. I mean, I never paid any, I didn't notice it. I'm recording this for. Oh, I have no idea. The sun was.
Did you wonder why that was there?
I didn't even pay attention to it.
That's okay.
I just seen it late and I was just, cause.
They didn't put it on the other before we, so I don't know what you did with peelings, but probably use the virgin or.
All right.
If you want.
If y'all are ready, let's come on back.
So I think.
So we're putting our weights away. We're gonna grab our bands. All right. So we've got our bands off the chairs. If you could check your bands, just look at it real quickly, make sure there's no holes. You can pull it a little bit. You won't see any, you don't want to see into this tube at all, right? So if you see into the scuff or nick or dirt, whatever, that's going to happen, but you don't want to see into that tube, any break that's close to going through. And if you're okay, then let me know. All right, so we're going to go ahead and grab the band, and we're going to go ahead and first we're going to go grab the handles and then the band itself. So if you're behind your chair, let's get on the back side of the right side of your chair. So what I'm going to have you do is go from one side of the chair to the other side of the chair. Okay? So just be free of your chair, but it's there if you need it. Good. Over and over. Good. Hold it here. Second. So what we're going to do is we're going to think of pulling open as we step and open. So adjust it to where you've got some tension, but it's not too much. Open. Good. Open and close. Open and close. Open. One more. And the other way. So that was two more. Sorry. Okay, good. Shake it out. So now we're going to go ahead and put the band, the one side closest to the chair, on the ground. We're going to hold the other one. step on that band. Good. And then put the other foot on the band. So you're stepping with both feet on the band. So what you can do here is the amount of band between your feet is what you're pulling. So if it's too tight and you can't move this leg, the right leg, then get more band between your feet. So just adjust it. This hand is going to come up here and hold. Good, and you can use the chair. I prefer that you hold on to the chair for this. This is not a balance exercise. I want you to feel stable. Right? So what you can do is put your weight on that right or left leg, this leg, and lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. Good. Lift. You can lean into the side a little bit, right? Lift. Two more. And release. Good. Shake it out. So go ahead and step off the band. We're just going to go to the other side of your chair and do the other side. If at any point any of this hurts your hip or that hip doesn't like it or whatever, just you can do it without the band, right? You don't have to have the band. So holding onto your chair, both feet are on the band. You can just put your weight on that right leg. Bring that left arm up, hold it tight. Good. And out and in. Out. Good. Hold that hand next to your body. Good. So if you're not able to move very far out, then you might want to take a little bit more band between your feet so you have more range of motion. Good, Naomi, hold that next to your, there we go. That's okay. It's a little easier that way, isn't it? Two more. One more. And release. Ooh, good job. Go ahead and step off the band. So we're going to come to the front of the chair and go ahead and sit all the way down. Whew, good. So let's take your band and we're going to put it underneath your feet. We're going to work some back now. Good. So again, we're sitting nice and tall. Keep those toes down so this doesn't, flip up off your feet. So keep the toes down a little bit, but have your legs extended. You're going to cross the bands. And if you wish, you can reach below the bands and hold on, the handles, and hold on to the bands. So this will give you a little more tension. Keep your feet down on the ground. If you don't want that much tension, then go back to the handles. It's up to you. So now we're going to think of pulling back and then slowly release. Now squeeze those shoulder blades together. Control. Keep your body steady and your chest lifted. So nothing should really be moving but your back muscles and your arms. Shouldn't be rocking forward and back. Good. Palms are facing into your body. Last one. Hold. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, keep that chest lifted, and then slowly release. Good. And hold it here. You guys feel that? Do your back? Good. Give it a little rest for a minute. So now we're going to go ahead and do one arm at a time. We're going to do the right arm first. And as we pull into the waist, we're going to rotate around, exhaling, and inhale, come back forward. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Engage the abdominals, close that rib cage here, and come back center and rotate. You can use your other hand on your legs to kind of help you rotate around, get that stretch. Nice and tall. Slow forward. One more. And forward. Good. All right, so now we're going to do the other side. So you inhale and exhale, rotate and come back forward. Now you want to pull straight into the body. Good. And up kind of by your rib cage. One more. And release. Good. Shake it out. So go to the handles. So if everybody goes to the handles on this one, if you already were. And you can adjust the tension on this one by bringing your feet in. So if it's too much tension with your legs out, bring your feet in a little bit. Okay? So you're holding your handles, palms are facing your knees, and you're going to pull up and back down. So go to the handles. Yep. Up. There we go. Squeeze. Now you're thinking of the elbows coming back. Focus on your elbows. There we go. Squeezing that upper back. One more. And release. Good job. All right. Go ahead and release the bands, the tension. Okay. So you're going to double up on the bands. So don't hold on to the handles, actually, just hold the bands like this. Imagine you've got a big paddle and you're going to roll those inside. Okay, try to get that big stretch through those lats in the back. Reach. One more. And hold it here. Whew, good job. So go ahead and lean back against the chair. Good. So we're going to still be holding on. We're not trying to pull on the band. This is just stretching. We're going to bring the arms up and stretch. Try to use that chair. That feel good. Soften your elbows. Big breaths. Reaching back. If you want, you can come over to the side a little bit. Again, you're not pulling. I mean, this arm weight is kind of pulling on this one, but you're not trying to pull unless you want to. Other side. Whew, good job. Roll, shake it out. Bring those arms forward and stretch. Good. And release. Good. Just go ahead and put the weights down. I mean, not the weights, the hands, sorry. All right, so we're just gonna do some stretching on those hips, legs. So let's go ahead and bring that leg up and cross it over. Good. Stretching through that hip. So you want the ankle on the knee as much as possible. And just let the hip open. This is where you're going to feel that stretch, where you're stretching in those rotators in the hip. Breathe. Stretching in the glutes. Chest is lifted. Now you can always push down on the knee if you want, or you can just lean forward. Either one is going to give you a little bit of a stretch, whatever feels more comfortable to you. And then I do like to get in there, and while that joint is open a little bit, just kind of give a little massage into those muscles and into the fascia, connective tissues, to try to just loosen it up a little bit. Great stretch to do any time of the day. Every day this stretch should be done. Help keep those hips loose. Also notice that if you have one leg, for example, that's a little more parallel, and then the other leg that's might be up higher, then you have an imbalance in those hips. And I would really work on trying to get it so that both legs are as even as possible. given whatever your particular situation is
The
with
spine.
replaced knees and stuff like that.
The spine
Mhm.
affects that.
The spine can affect that, yes. All right, go ahead and release. Other side. I mean, if you have a curvature of the spine or something like that, it can affect the hip. But generally, if you don't have something like that, your hip should be able to be nice and loose and open, these muscles. So again, if you are like this on the other side, but you're like this on this side, right? You have that imbalance. Think about that. Try to get both sides equal. So try to do a little more stretching on that tight side. Again, I like to get in that joint while it's a little open. And so just like massage or self-myofascial release, right? If you're trying to press into those, that area, bringing blood into the joint, getting right into those muscles that are, aren't usually available for you to massage a little bit. It's good for them. All right, and release. Good, bring those legs wide, hands out on those knees, and let's think of bringing that chest down, stretching through that inner thigh. So this should be a nice pull right deep in that groin area. Shouldn't be a sharp pull. If it's too sharp, then back off. If you feel nothing, you might want to push open more on those knees, or think of bringing your chest down, not your forehead, but the chest down to the floor. Nice big breaths. It's one of my favorite stretches. Now we're going to do a spinal roll. So here we are, nice and your back is flat, your pelvis is sticking behind you. So why don't you tuck your pelvis in and roll your spine back up. Use your abdominals, exhaling to push up. And then we're going to do that again. We're going to inhale forward, tuck that pelvis in, and roll through that spine. Good. One more. Exhale and roll, 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 roll up. Good. And hold it here. Bring the arms out and up. Good. Roll those wrists. Good. Hold it here. So let's take that right leg out, and we're going to try to roll everything in one direction as we bring those arms up. And then we're going to change direction as we bring those arms down. Good. And switch legs. Roll all the way up. And then change direction on the way down. Good. Open those fingers. Tuck them in. Not the thumb, but tuck the others. Open. And tuck. Open. And tuck. Open. Stretch, stretch, stretch those fingers nice and wide. Good. Give yourself a high five. And a pat on the back. Good job, everybody.